Manders?
I wonder, we need to try and see the top.
Yes. Yes.
How should we do that?
I can do it.
Okay.
I'll show you. My thing won't. There it is.
Now make sure it's not on the mute thing. WITH here on location.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. WITH is on location at ITH, and we're going to throw it to Randy Jones. Good morning,
Well,
Mr. Jones.
thank you very much, Amanda. I am standing here in front of the most Incredibox there is in the entire universe of the Plaxolomo Milky Way.
With the You're so dumb. You're so dumb.
Plaxmosio Milky Way.
You are so dumbest.
Yes.
How about that?
All I need is a rocket on the bottom of that thing, and we're Elon to the satellite.
And get one of them Elon flamethrowers.
Starlink, beam me in.
Let me tell you something. He gets that internet going. That's what I'm signing up for.
Why not? One thing leads
why
to another.
not? I
I'm
don't
putting
care.
satellites up there. Everybody won't just beam me a phone system.
Listen,
and
all I want's
I'm
internet.
got
I don't
it.
care if it's the devil himself that provides it. I'm going to pay it.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh, my
I mean, you got a
God.
satellite following us all the time.
Oh, I don't care.
Take a picture of me.
Oh, what do you think about it, Ace?
Yeah.
Okay, good
All right.
morning.
What do we got here is a $25,000 solar Incredibox. It's got 4 panels on the top. We're going to show you in a minute. Somebody
I
said,
don't
I don't believe there's
four-
panels up there.
I don't believe there's panels up there.
Hey, let me back this rig up, Amanda.
I don't believe
Let me
there's
back
panels.
my rig up here. All right, there, boy.
You
Back
gonna
off.
prove it?
Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike. Let me turn back head just a minute here.
I mean, we're on one today. I'll tell you that.
Hello. It's a Friday, Amanda. We don't have
It's
everybody here.
Friday.
Right here. There you go.
What? Hey, Randy, what's that song? There's Randy. He's my best friend. It's something like that. Say
No, I've never heard that
something.
before. Here, get your tail
No,
up there.
I've never heard that before.
Here, let me.
Oh, what? Hold on. I have to get up there? Now, I might can get to here.
Now, somebody said,
Yeah, let's go.
climb up there.
Somebody said.
Somebody said, look at her. That canopy's about ready to fall off this thing. We
Can I
made it up
stand
a
on
mountain.
this?
Oh, yeah, sure.
How am I gonna?
Yeah. I don't know how you're going to get past
Okay,
your
look.
bazubas.
Look, Randy.
No, you gotta
My bazooka.
you gotta stand right here and then go.
I'm not gonna stand on that.
No, not on it, against it.
I like.
Again, there you go. And then turn it around. There you got. Yeah, past the.
Is this gonna break?
Hey, you got to get it past the mountains. There you
Hey,
go.
Randy, he's my best
hey.
friend. You ain't gonna be my best friend after this. No. Oh God, well, hurry, I'm hot. Okay. All right. It's probably
It's
not.
not up high enough.
Oh, hold
You
on.
gotta grab it lower.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on to
Okay.
it. What is it? Can you see it?
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm right here. My eyeballs are here.
Straighten up, man.
Oh,
What is up there?
I don't know.
Well, look, you're pointing it everywhere but.
Oh,
So those are the solar. I'm hoping you're seeing the solar panels. I don't know what she's
okay,
showing.
here. I gotta get down. This is just enough nonsense for me. Okay. All right.
There. Watch yourself.
Where does my foot go?
On the ground.
Wait, I went from the ground to there?
Here,
Where?
let me grab you.
Okay.
grab
You got me? You don't have me. Have you? Oh God! Have you got? Oh, I'm on you!
I'm gonna snap my spine. Here you go.
Look! Hurry! Look! Okay, I need a break. Oh my God,
Ah,
that was
now I'm
dramatic.
flustered. Hopefully we see some
dramatic.
solar panels up there.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
see if there's anything else. This is Incredibox. It's 8x16.
Okay.
And we had a sniper come in here and did some videoing I didn't know about.
What do you mean a sniper?
They said they had permission, okay?
Okay.
But anyway, one of the comments was that they look a little different up close. They look better, more
Yes.
integrity.
Let me come up close to it and actually show it.
Let's show all these screws and
Okay.
stuff, all right? So we'll just run up. This is how they're assembled. This is what it looks like.
Yep. This is how you're going to get it.
Some things I want to show you is like these guys. They got gooky.
Yeah.
Some of them, these boards, this is not silicone. This is called Lexel. And
What's
it's like a
what's
silicone.
Lexel mean?
But you can see they got it on the trim a little bit here. See, when you get these, you're going to have to clean them up just a little bit.
Yeah.
We try to scrape and clean. Look here. Now, one thing is we have flashing. This is a 2x6 floor. All right, right here. So inside here is all your water and plumbing. This is your floor system. It's this thick.
Yeah.
And then we cover it with a piece of flashing.
Okay.
Well, then the wall, this wall right here has got a notch out of it. So it's hard to draw. I should brought me a pencil.
You should have brought
But
a pencil. Nobody has a pencil anymore. Who has a pencil?
nobody's got a Charlie in the box.
Nobody wants a Charlie in the box.
But this is a 2-inch flashing. It goes over top of that flashing.
Yes.
And this transition is always it's not just smooth, right? Because you got the floor, the wall, 2 pieces of flashing. So sometimes this can have a little bump on it or indentation.
Now that on the bottom is put on the trailer first.
This is put on the trailer, and this is put onto
Okay.
the floor. And so what we've done in our first ESP homes is we'd run a board like this and
Yes.
just cover that up. And it looks kind of good. So if you ever want to cover these up, put a little bevel on that, run it through. You can even take foam, like go to, I want to show some stuff.
Yes.
You know how we can do these. But you could actually go to Lowe's or any kind of Home Depot or anything and get pieces of foam, like styrofoam, cut it up, put it in here with some it's not long, just little screws with big washers, right, to hold it.
Yeah.
And that's how they do stucco houses.
Okay.
But if you want to put foam on there, you could buy that stucco flex and cover it up with different colors.
Now, one of the ladies
corners.
yesterday, well, the one that was going to Florida, she
Yeah.
was going to do stucco.
You could do stucco or you can cover it with wood, either
Okay.
way. The stucco would be something you never have to fool
Now,
with
I
again.
have a question. Can
Yeah.
you staple on there? Heavy duty staples?
Yeah, as long as you just, all the staples, all they have to do is go through the metal.
Okay.
Right? Staples actually hold pretty good.
Well, because I'm thinking what I would do something like is, that fake ivy and fake stuff I get,
Yeah.
I'd probably just staple on a lot of realistic looking plants and do part of it wood or something. I'd do something like that.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
You could even put strips of wood
Yes.
here and then put your ivy onto those strips of
Okay.
wood.
Yeah.
There's so many cool things.
So
you can
many
do.
things
See,
to do.
Because this is waterproof. It's steel. It's not going to rust. It's a galvanized painted. I mean, it's metal
Yeah.
that's painted. So I mean, we've seen these panels almost 30 years old still look just like this.
Now,
right
I have an idea of one that I want to do just personally.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to share what I'm going to do, but I think it would be super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not. I'll tell you, but I'm not
I'll
going to.
tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you, but that's it.
So this is a solar house. So
Okay.
It's an 8x16 Incredibox.
Solar, not off grid. Solar.
Just solar.
Just solar.
$25,000.
Okay.
Our Incredibox is $20,000. We put a $5,000 solar package on here. And listen, it's only available until the end of October.
Yes.
This is a promotional for our Incredibox.
Should we tell how many sold yesterday to give anybody an idea of how people are going towards our off grid?
We have sold 8 yesterday.
Yesterday.
Just in one day. That was a wonderful day.
Were those
for us.
off grid, all off grid, or were they a mixture?
I didn't get a report.
Okay.
We had 2 different sales going on. But what I like about this, you guys, listen, it's $20,000. The solar package is cost. That's what we're paying for our solar to get on here. We've got to go up in the price. I'm just trying to sell more Incrediboxes, get our word out. Our low prices are our marketing. That's how we market. I've done that for years.
Now the solar is $5,000. Just the solar is $5,000 until the end of October.
Only on an
31st.
Incredibox.
On an Incredibox, correct.
On the assembly line, all that. Any another house is going to be more expensive
Right.
because we have got it in an assembly line setting. We can plug and play and go.
Okay.
Anything else has got to be totally different.
Okay.
So our Incredibox is $25,000 for solar. Now listen, I'm saying now listen. It's
Now listen.
Now listen to me.
Now listen to me,
It's
man.
a 5K lithium battery.
Okay.
Right? A 3K inverter charge controller, 4 panels out there, and you got a digital reader or a thing that tells you your batteries are charged or not. This thing will run the house, run an air conditioner, run the refrigerator, run all that for you. Now, I would suggest getting that second battery. I think we're charging $1,800 for a battery. That battery right now is costing us about $1,500.
Yeah.
Right? They're going to install it, wire it, put it in there for you, and build a box and a loft. This, right now, if you've ever thought about wanting to go solar, this is the way to go. If you put 2 batteries in there, you can drive it like you stole it, like Lucas would say.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go in there and live, turn on your everything in there, right? Turn it on and just live. Now, you got to be conscious of how much energy you're using and what the weather's going to be like. But certain parts of the country they get over 250 days of sunshine a year. You're going to be wonderful. Here, we don't get that many. It rains a lot here. It's cloudy, whatever. You don't want to be in the woods, but it's still good with solar here. Any part of the South and where we're at. So this is an amazing offer. We're only doing it for this offer to the end of October to try to sell more of these Incrediboxes.
And what we want to say is $25,000 with just the Incredibox, $25,000 for the solar,
Yes.
and $30,000 for the off-grid.
Now,
both
the off-grid,
yeah.
we've got an off-grid that has, I'm going to confuse them, but we have a complete off-grid with a tankless or electric water heater, compost toilet, water catchment, pumps, a 100-gallon freshwater tank, 35-gallon gray water tank, right? All that for $30,000.
For that to be just $30,000, to be $5,000 more than the solar is
completely
crazy.
Self-contained.
That is
and the
crazy.
solar system on top of all that. So it's completely self-contained. The mother and daughter and 2 little boys that headed to Lake Tahoe? She sent me a picture, Amanda. I got to show it to you. Of Burning Man. The traffic going into the desert of Burning Man. It was in the desert. Somebody took an aerial view of that. It was 12 lanes wide, it looked like, for miles. And it was packed full of cars heading into the deep desert for Burning Man.
What do you do there? What is Burning Man?
It's a celebration of art and life and freedom and just expressing yourself, I guess.
Oh,
and,
really?
And I don't know.
But to go somewhere like that, you have to be off-grid. You're not going to have solar.
No
you're not going to have
utilities,
water,
nothing.
power, nothing.
And that's why I always referenced this home could go to Burning Man.
Yes.
Go out in the middle of the desert. You have 100 gallons of water hooked to the house. You've got a gray water tank. You've got everything you need to survive. You got solar. You got every air conditioner running all the time.
See, I would like to have one of these, like when my grandkids come over, that they could come over there with Nona and they can go in there and I could have my own little space with them, but be off grid, not near the house, somewhere on the property, and be a special thing. Or if I have a guest, I have somewhere to put them.
You don't have to run any water, power, sewer, anything to the house.
Yes.
Now you
I like
got to compost. Compost you got to take care of.
Yeah.
They're a little bit, but you don't have to run a sewer line.
That's
You don't have to
okay.
put a septic system in. So, $30,000, everybody. You got to really jump on this thing. And $20,000 for Incredibox, $25,000 for the Incredibox with the solar. Let's look at the batteries and what's going on inside here. All right, so we're inside the Incredibox, and we're always trying to show how big it is, right? So this is our twin bed, and it actually folds out into a full size, or this would be a full size bed. So if you have a twin bed, which I think this is just,
That's great. That's enough.
and you got storage. So if you're a single person, and twin bed's fine. Look at the room, Amanda, that you have in here.
I love it.
I like it. Everything's on one floor,
Yes.
and I have said multiple times about my mom when she was, before she passed, that this was a hospital bed. It was perfect, right?
Yes.
She could lay right here, and I had a TV right there. Then if she got up, right here, you've got a chair, Amanda, to sit down at and watch TV.
Well,
also.
I'm gonna tell you something. With this layout, your mom honestly did not need a 10-foot wide house.
She would have been better in this.
She would have been better in this. The reason being,
Yep.
simple. Boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. Everything was close.
Everything was Too much there.
She had to walk too far in the other house.
She would have went straight to there. Simple, stop it. It's quick. She would have, that's the way she walked. And there she would have went, but right there, very
And then she could have leaned over this way and leaned over this way.
Yep.
Right?
You would get there. I know you would get there. Well, now I'm going to say something that's probably a little debatable or controversial.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have a smaller kitchen in here. I'm just going to say
Okay, so in my particular house, which was the first one being built, the kitchen countertop was 72 inches.
Yeah.
All right, this is 81. Now, I have been thinking about that because some people have been talking about.
I think it's too much.
I mean, it is a lot of countertop.
I think it's too much.
And so if you cut this off here, you do get a lot more room
Space.
here.
I would want this space for a chair myself.
Now,
or desk.
This is great for a refrigerator underneath here.
I hate
the
those.
refrigerator's about 19 inches wide, so you could cut a little bit off of this.
Yeah.
So we were just trying to give
everybody. I didn't know you were
everybody
thinking about that.
We were trying to give everybody as much counter space as we could. You know what we could do?
I would want to switch it for a chair or a desk right there is what I would do.
You know what we could do? What, you would cut it off right here?
I think so. I wouldn't want this much kitchen. It'd be more beneficial to me to either have a desk or I would probably have a chair there so I could watch TV. I like to relax in a chair, like a
You know what I might
recliner or
change?
something.
You know what I might change is
What?
this. Because this is a DIY, right? I might change by you saying that.
Yeah.
What if we slid the switch to here and the two plugs right here?
Okay.
If the homeowners want, they could actually just cut that off and be gone with it, right? Or they could put a hinge on it, but this is something they could do away with
Right.
on their own.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That's just my opinion. And the reason being is that you're just not going to have major cooking things.
Look
and
how big this sucker
look
is. Look how big this sucker is,
I mean, me and Randy ain't nothing but acting up today.
I mean, we're nothing but...
We have showed up and showed out.
Look how...
Look at you.
Look.
Look at that. Oh, God. Yeah, get his leg up there.
Oh, yeah. Stem cells, baby.
But yeah.
I think it's 81 inches long.
I myself would have a smaller kitchen
Like more room in the living room.
More room in the living room. Yes,
Okay.
that's me.
So, you all can, it's a little, I mean, the wires is just in here. So if you did cut that, move that, I think I might stop that box, put the plugs here. You can run your cord to your blender, coffee
Now,
maker.
can I ask you something else?
What?
Can you have the switches like all on one switch? Why do you have to keep individual switches? Like, how come these two
these are
can't
two
be on
plugs.
one?
What do you
Okay.
mean?
Like this
That's
one
the
and this
bathroom
one.
switch.
Okay, you can't have that one over here with this one on a
The
thing. It has-
kitchen light.
Yeah. So you don't have to have that at all. And I understand those.
I know, and that's crooked.
I know. Crooked as a dog's hind leg.
Yeah. So, I mean, anything. What we try to do is when we're wiring the floor. I mean, we can put it there. It's a little bit harder to cut this out.
Okay.
Because this switch is behind the shower.
Okay.
So this is a solid wall. There's no hollow cavity in it,
I
right?
see, yes.
So when we run another wire, we may be able to get another switch here.
What I guess I'm thinking is not the same switch, just a different plate altogether that accommodates two.
Yeah.
A dual switch.
And then we could move these two
handler
plugs
thing.
right here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And you wouldn't, and then you could have that shorter, wouldn't need
And
that,
then if they
right?
wanted to, they could cut that off.
Yes, now give them an option.
And go.
So, because we
Yeah.
just talked to that lady
I like
yesterday about if she wanted
was
to
gonna cut it off.
I know, and might do it. So
And I've been thinking about that because if you
Okay.
put a queen bed,
Yes.
you know, it's going to come to about right here.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
You know, and you can't put your chair there.
Yeah.
Mine, I've got a full-size bed and a chair,
Yes.
then my counter, but I don't have as big
You don't have
counter
a
either.
big, but well, here's what I'm thinking too, is that okay, in your storage in this small space, you're not going to, all you can do is stack stuff on this. So that's not storage to me. To me, that's just like either
But
you're
it
going to
gives them a refrigerator there.
either that or you're going to eat at this, use it as a table. So
Well, she was going to put a tall fridge there and a closet here.
That's what I would do.
So if that plug was here,
Or a chair.
that plug was still down there, then that way she could cut that off and put a stackable
That would
fridge,
work out.
and it wouldn't be as far.
I like that.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll see about making that change.
Okay.
Good. Now, there was somebody who called and said, hey, you've made some changes. What are the dimensions of your
Yes,
changes and what
the
you know?
new
We're always
changes.
tweaking a little bit. Of course,
Right.
we've made this door now. Look how wide this
I
door.
love that.
All right.
Yeah.
So this door is about, I don't have my tape measure on me. So
3
if you're
foot?
looking 38 and 22 is 38, 48, 58, 38, 48, 58, 59, 60. So yeah, this is about 34 inches wide right
Okay.
here. 34. So
34.
Mom would have been great in a walker right here.
This would have worked so much better
It works
for her.
perfect for a curtain. The curtain can fall
Yes.
back behind here. Now this is off-grid. So the off-grid,
Let me show that up there.
Yep.
So that's all up in there.
yeah.
And there's your storage. Oh, how tall is the storage now? It's smaller.
Oh, no, it's still 18
then-
inches in the front.
18 in-
16 in the back.
Okay,
This
okay.
is 78 inches tall here.
I mean, let me show that. Okay, 7.
78 inches to the bottom of this.
Okay.
All right. The shower is 36 inches wide.
Okay.
The loft is 38 inches wide. Mm-hmm. And then in here, you got a regular toilet. Now, this box right here. All right, see this box?
Yes.
Okay. You got a plug here in case you want to do a compost. So we accommodate a compost toilet.
Yes.
Also inside there is, it's called a Studer valve. All
Okay.
right? Now, maybe once in a lifetime you may have to change it. If the water quits draining or when you flush the toilet, the shower gurgles or the sink gurgles, this is where the air comes in to stop that.
Okay.
Now, a Studer vent is just a one-way valve, so it sucks air, right? It doesn't let air out, but it lets air in, so when you flush, it doesn't have to.
Okay. And it don't
gurgle.
stink.
It doesn't gurgle or stink.
Okay.
So you may have to take care of that one time or whatever. You can remove this box. Mm-hmm. Regular toilet, as you can see. Look at the room that I have.
So much room in
Sitting
that
on the
bathroom.
toilet, we have plumbing still under the floor, which is a drain and 2 water lines. You just cut that vinyl out, and you could mount you a sink right here.
Yeah.
My house does not look like. I got electrical and a switch. I love, you can put a full length mirror right there.
Oh, totally.
I love that. Mom never had a place to put a full length mirror.
Something that the lady that she came in, she asked 2 things. Where is it? Come here, Ace. Come here, Buddy. Where they can see. Okay, that box is, come here, Ace. That box is not there anymore for the sink. So, but it's still there.
Yes.
What's there?
I didn't like the box.
I don't like
So
the
I
box.
told the guys, I said, let's cut it and get it under the floor. And all the homeowner has to do is just cut the vinyl and get
So
to
what's
the plumbing.
in there? So that's meaning
A drain.
A drain.
An 1.5-inch drain and a hot and cold water line.
Okay. Now the other thing she asked about was a mini split. What if somebody wants to add a mini split?
Okay.
What do they do?
So outside is electrical disconnect panel
Mm-hmm.
box. It has electricity to run a mini split on the back side.
Okay.
We suggest if you ever do a mini split, you'll mount everything on the outside, and of course inside is your air handler.
Okay.
Right? So your compressor, your coolant lines,
Everything's
electric,
outside.
and you just run it up there, cover it with wood or metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yep.
Just
And
wanted
then-
to clear that up.
Yeah. Now this particular off-grid or solar, no, that's right. I got confused. The off-grid has a tankless water heater.
Is
This
it right
system
there?
will-
Is the tankless water heater there?
All right,
or
so well, let me point this out. No,
Okay.
this is an electric water heater, 19 gallons. Let me show you this over here, Amanda.
okay.
What we've done is we went ahead and we put a switch here,
Oh, okay.
and that turns on the water heater.
I see.
Isn't that cool? So it doesn't run all the time like when you're on the grid.
Yes.
So you can say, hey, I want to take a shower. You get home from work and you're going to take a shower in an hour or so, right? And you live by solar. Turn it on, let it run 30 minutes, turn it off. You got hot water.
Okay.
Now you don't have to have a propane tank and think about filling it all the time,
No.
right?
Yeah.
So some people don't care about propane. They're fine doing that. Some people, we've already said, hey, I want an electric water heater even though I'm going to be off grid.
Right.
I kind of think of going that route. I even think that if I was going to do a cooktop, I've seen them where they use the canisters. It's a solid fuel instead of a propane. You just light it and you got a little flame.
Okay.
And you cook off of that. So I'll be going off grid shortly. So we'll be.
And that'll be
running all
interesting to see how it is that actually, because it's getting ready to be fall.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that. What you're going to do about a heat source and how warm you stay and things like that.
And we've got all that figured out. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, so let me go from there. So you got a switch for your water heater. We left this open so you guys could see all this.
Okay.
And then we've got a panel that goes over front of this to hide all that. Just a simple panel. Now up there are your 2 lithium batteries. They're stacked on top of each other. 2 of them, and they got a little vent to the left side there. You can see where the hot, or the where it overheats, it can breathe in the back of the lithium.
Okay.
Now these lithium batteries are what UL approved. I'm spitting out information that's been repeated to me.
Right.
And they've been gone through that they're safe. They don't get hot and a fire hazard. Lucas is super paranoid. He was paranoid about lithium. He would never put lithium in, and now because of this battery here, you really
And I remember
likes
that years ago he was talking about it.
So here's your midnight battery charge monitor, right? And of course we're at 100. There's nothing being ran in the house. Hey, let's turn on some lights.
What is the matter with us?
know.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had an air conditioner run, there's no refrigerator we could run, all that. $25,000.
Yeah.
This has got electricity all the time.
Okay.
Here you go.
We showed this the other day. Yep.
So the way we've designed this is your inverter charge controller. So it's DC battery coming in from the panels, turns it into AC, what you can use all your regular appliances. You don't have to buy a DC refrigerator. You don't have to buy DC lights, any of that stuff. It's like, just buy whatever you want, plug it in, right? Let's say this thing dies, something's gonna happen. One day, you never know because it's mechanical.
Right.
We've designed this to where you can get an electrician, or you just pop this off, unplug, you take these screws out, and you just pull this off.
And it can be replaced with
And
another system.
we can send you another board.
Because we assemble these boards.
We assemble them,
Correct.
test them.
Okay.
Like these wires right here are coming from the roof. These are your solar panel wires right
Okay.
here. There's 4 of them. There's 4 wires. They're coming into here. From here they go into, look, they got wires coming into here, going out. I am not a solar guy. Lucas, I leave that up to him. I know the basics of it. In a way, I kind of like that because I haven't been in the solar industry.
Right.
And so I feel like I'm more of a consumer learning about solar. I know the basics of it. I just know that if you're off grid, you got to watch your consumption of electricity.
Okay.
If you got to, now right now it is sunny and it is producing
It's
electricity.
Perfect.
So you could have an air conditioner in here and let
Going.
it run all day. It's going. It's not going to drain your battery.
Yeah.
Then at night, your house is nice and cool or warm in the winter, whatever that is. And then it just trickles at night, right? Normally at night, you turn your heat down a little bit. Or if you're at night, you got your air conditioner, your house is already cool. It doesn't have to run solid all day.
Well, and another thing that I want to bring up, and somebody had told us before, is, if you use solar, check out the government and see if you get any kind of bonuses, any kind of rebates,
on
any
your
kind of
taxes,
stuff
yeah.
on your taxes, because
For sure.
they're encouraging that so much that it may be super beneficial for you to do that.
And that's a shame we don't know that, but that is true.
We can find out. It's
you
new
can
to
get-
us.
You can get rebates and stuff, off your taxes and that,
Yeah.
The bed.
I was getting ready to go to the bed.
The
I wanted
bed
to
is
end
a
on that.
single bed,
Yes.
and
Rob built that.
so you can
Or
see.
Josh, I don't
Yeah.
know which one.
Look at that storage. I mean, I'm
not-
talking a ton of clothes
That's-
or whatever you
yes.
want in there. And this is plywood. It's made to last a long time. This has got casters on it, so it rolls on the floor. And the reason is because you've got, this bed will flip out. So if we'll raise this, now this bed, a little bit bigger, but just a twin is $600. All right?
Okay, $600.
If you want to go to a full, which would include this flipping, right? It's $700.
Okay.
A queen, $800. Then a king is $1,000. I don't know if you want to get a king in here, but If you do a rental,
Well, I mean, if you're not talking about the Incredibox, it's not just for the Incredibox. So if somebody wants to do a
Right.
king and one of the other tiny
these are
homes,
pieces of furniture that we build. I think they're really nice. They're
we need
plywood.
to take a picture. We'll put it on the website. But right now, that's the prices.
6, 7, and 8.
6, 7, 8, and 1,000.
Yep.
Okay.
So you've got, let me do it again. This is a twin bed. I can't get over this, you guys. 16-foot house, 9-foot ceilings,
Yes.
8-foot ceilings, the Incredibox on solar. You could park this in your backyard and not even hook it up to electricity. So you don't have to go to the electric company and say, hey, I need electricity to this
No.
thing. It can be absolutely just like this.
And we have not had a customer yet that has told us, hey, I can find a house better than this, right at this, or even comparable to this for the cost. There's
got
no,
it.
with the quality and the cost. It hasn't happened yet.
Cover the walls with anything you want, from
Whatever you
sheetrock to
want.
wallpaper to wood to vinyl, anything. So, you know, I had a thought, Amanda.
Were you laying down when you had a thought?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
You know what I thought is that over there in Newport, the mayor was talking about,
Yes.
or the city planner was talking about, you know, some of these older homes are not equipped for adding any other electrical load
No.
to their house.
They're not.
Do you know somebody could be off grid like this and park it into somebody's backyard if we have that system, if it plans out?
Right.
They don't have to hook up to water, power, sewer.
And you would get rebates for using solar.
Isn't that something? So think about it. If these houses,
Interesting.
is Naomi
Naomi,
went
yes.
to Fresno. Fresno allows RVs. Think about this: $30,000. Park this house in a backyard. The homeowner does not run any water, power, sewer.
Amazing.
Now the only thing is that gray water, and there's gray water systems that they'll allow it in a gravel pit. You won't smell it. It takes care of that.
Could they
issue.
hook up to theirs?
Yeah, you can hook up to their sewer, but that was all you would need because
That's
you
all
got
you'd
water
need.
catchment. You got, so wrap it up.
31st, baby.
We got to get this commercial
The
off.
31st.
It's got to the 31st.
The last 31st at midnight.
Boo day.
Boo day.
Boo day, we're done.
Yeah, that's right.
Boo day, we're done with
Boo
the deal,
day,
man.
we're done.
Yeah.
All right.
Boo day.
All right.
Thank you. $25,000 for a solar-powered Incredibox.
Yes. 30,000 completely off grid.
Look. I'll sign off with this. Let me see how big. Everybody says, you got to see how big this thing is.
Do they say that? No one says that to me. The things that's said to you is never said to me.
Everybody says it.
Everybody. Okay. Do you know everybody?
Look. Look how strong this thing. Da-da-da.
Pat it out.
Let's go home.
All right. Happy Friday, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.